The restaurant door swings open, letting in a gust of autumn air along with a woman juggling a purse, a small backpack, and the hand of a little girl in pigtails. Their eyes scan the crowded tables until they lock with mine. I feel my heart skip as I realize this is my blind date, and she's not alone. If you've ever wondered what happens when life throws you the most unexpected twist on what should be a simple blind date, stay with me until the end. This story changed everything for me, and it might just warm your heart too. If it does, please hit that like button and subscribe for more real stories that remind us how beautiful life surprises can be. I brought my daughter, she says, approaching my table with an apologetic smile. I hope that's okay. My babysitter canceled last minute, and I almost called to reschedule, but... She trails off, clearly nervous. The little girl, maybe 6 or 7, looks up at me with curious eyes. She's clutching a worn stuffed rabbit and wearing a dress that doesn't quite match her sneakers. I'm Lily, the woman continues, and this is Emma. I stand, suddenly aware of the 2 menus in front of me and the reservation I'd made for 2 adults. But something else catches my attention, the small dinosaur figurine peeking out of my jacket pocket. I'd absent-mindedly brought it from home, a habit from when I take my son to restaurants to keep him entertained. I'm James, I reply, pulling out the chair not just for Lily, but for Emma too. And actually, this is perfect. I have something that might interest you, I say, addressing Emma directly as I place the dinosaur on the table. Emma's eyes widen. Is that a Parasaurolophus? I can't hide my surprise. It is. My son Ethan collects them. He's with his mom this weekend. Lily's expression shifts from embarrassment to something softer. You have a son? 7 years old and dinosaur obsessed, I confirm with a smile. The waiter approaches with a puzzled look at our unexpected third guest. Without missing a beat, I ask, could we get a children's menu, please? And maybe some crayons? That evening unfolds nothing like the blind date either of us had planned. Instead of awkward getting-to-know-you questions, we find ourselves building dinosaur habitats out of bread rolls while Emma explains the difference between carnivores and herbivores to anyone who will listen. Lily tells me how she became a single mother when Emma was just 2, after her husband decided family life wasn't for him. I share how Ethan's mother and I separated amicably but how the loneliness still catches me off guard sometimes, especially on quiet Sunday evenings. It's hard to date when you're a parent, Lily confesses over dessert, while Emma decorates her ice cream with strategic sprinkle placement. People say they understand, but when reality hits, they disappear, I finish for her. I know. Or they want to pretend your child doesn't exist. Our eyes meet across the table, and something unspoken passes between us, recognition, understanding, maybe even hope. When the check comes, Emma is yawning, her head drooping against her mother's shoulder. I insist on walking them to their car, and as we step outside, the autumn evening has turned chilly. I had a really nice time, Lily says, fumbling with her keys. Even though this wasn't exactly what you signed up for. I watch as she gently places a half-asleep Emma in her booster seat. Actually, I think it was exactly what I needed, I reply honestly. Before they drive away, I make a suggestion that surprises even me. There's a dinosaur exhibit at the Natural History Museum this weekend. Ethan will be back by then. Maybe, the 4 of us could go? The smile that breaks across Lily's face is worth every moment of the past 3 years of lonely dinners and failed connections. 2 years later, Emma and Ethan stand side by side as flower girl and ring bearer at our wedding. They bicker over who gets to hold the rings until we compromise. Ethan carries them down the aisle, and Emma gets to hand them to us during the ceremony. In my vows, I thank Lily for having the courage to show up that night, daughter in tow, giving us all the chance to become something beautiful together. There isn't a dry eye in the house when I kneel down afterward to make separate vows to Emma, promising to always have dinosaur facts ready when needed and to never try to replace her father but to love her with my whole heart anyway. Life doesn't always give us what we expect. Sometimes it gives us what we need in the most unexpected packages. That night, when Lily walked in with Emma, apologizing for bringing her daughter to our date, she had no idea she was actually bringing me the missing pieces of my heart. Our family isn't perfect. We navigate the complexities of co-parenting with exes, help the kids through their struggles to adjust, and sometimes still feel like we're making it up as we go along. But every night, when 4 of us gather around the dinner table, sometimes building dinosaur habitats out of mashed potatoes, I'm reminded that the best things in life rarely arrive in the packages we expect. If you're waiting for your own unexpected moment, keep your heart open. The universe has a funny way of bringing together the people who need each other most. And sometimes, the most beautiful love stories begin with the words, "I brought my daughter." I hope that's okay. Remember to like this video if it touched your heart and subscribe for more stories that remind us how love finds us in the most unexpected ways. Until next time, keep believing in second chances and the magic of new beginnings.